Yeah. Good. Raise my nutrition a little as well. It's great. Awesome. Looking good. I should probably eat more of the potatoes. They're gonna go bad instead of the soup. I'm trying to raise my nutrition, but these potatoes are gonna go to waste if I don't eat them. We still have plenty of tomato soup. We should probably keep the canned food as emergency food because it doesn't go bad. I think that's what I want to do now. That's going to be emergency food. I'm going to stop eating it. So actually, I'm going to take this and pack it so I don't eat it. Good. Alright, vitals are good. How we go. We can almost make a heavy drill, which is incredible. It'll make my life so much easier. Enough. Leave that there to charge. Off to the races. Some iron. There's iron. Gimme. Yes, if your carbon dioxide filters start running down, I would make new ones. If you're going to make your own oxygen and you don't want to filter it to get pure oxygen, you just have an ice crusher and a canister thing and you just need air now, then you'll also want a nitrogen filter, at least one. Yep, but if these run to 0, they stop doing anything, so you can make new ones in the pipe bender. Later on, once we have alloys and stuff, we can even make better filters that last longer. But one thing at a time. The basic filters, I mean, they're easy enough to make. They're just 5 iron, so they're so cheap that you can kind of just forget about it. So I usually stick with the basic filters for like a while until I have so many alloys floating around that I don't have immediate needs for them. Then I start using medium filters. Because it's just a convenience thing, you know? The medium filter does the same thing as the small filter. It just does it for longer before it needs to be replaced. So it's convenience. The small filters are fine. What do we want? We want steel. We want more steel. Oh, how much solder do we have? 19. I'm gonna go get... Oh, I wanna go get more lead to make more solder because it's hard to get the furnace that cold. Yeah, here's some lead. Ah, got a battery. Oh, good. I can go vent that into the greenhouse. At some point, we can plant the mushrooms, and the mushrooms take oxygen and make carbon dioxide. So they can make carbon dioxide for the other plants. The problem is you need a dark room for that, because sunlight kills mushrooms. Found that out the hard way. So for now, I'm just venting my breathing CO2 into the greenhouse, calling it a day. We also have plentiful CO2 from the outdoors, so actually we could just suck that in from the Martian air and just dump it into the greenhouse. But we're not doing that right now. Actually, we might need to because it's getting really hot in there. We might need to pump in some cold gas. Let me think about that. Can we do that now? What am I going to need? Passive vent for Martian air. Active vent. No, an active vent won't work because active vents can't pressurize above the source anymore. Volume pump, maybe? 2 passives and a volume pump? Might do 2 passives and a volume pump. Let's try that. This is called, not your grandma's cooling solution. Volume pump. It takes stuff and things. That's the intake. Like that's gonna be the intake. Okay. We'll go in there. At 8%. We gotta charge some batteries real bad. Can we make the arc welder yet? We need 10 steel and 10 solder. Both of which we can get from over here. The solder. That's the steel. Oh, we only have 5. Oh no. Do we have enough steel? No, that's okay. We can make more. But first, I'm gonna make more solder. 10 iron, 10 lead. Ah, the bots. Lead can be made at any pressure, right? Sorry. Solder can be made at any pressure. Pretty much anything above 1 megapascal. Which means any second now that light will turn green. And there it is. Give that to me. Put that in there. And now we can vent this. We can make us some steel. Yeah, that's low enough. $30. And oops, wait, 50 iron. So if I make 60, that would be 20 coal. It's the right ratio. We'll add 10 more. And then 20 coal. Which is the right ratio. Now I need to make it go boom. Yep. There's our steel. Very nice. And at last, an arc welder. The ice crusher you can use to make. Oh, that's a 4%. Oops. Oops. I'm breaking my rule and I'm taking a battery from here. it's an emergency. We need the welder. The ice crusher. Okay, the ice crusher. You put oxide in it, and it'll make oxygen. You put water ice in it, and it'll make water. I will demonstrate that shortly. We finally have an arc welder, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Arc welder. Ah, more bots. Come on. Iron sheets. There's 4 of them. Iron sheets. Oh, my batteries are dead. Should probably use this guy. Yep, that's helpful. Okay. Ice crusher. So I've got an ice crusher set up here. It's hooked into power, obviously. What the heck? Oh, I don't have duct tape on me. What was that? Spontaneous suit explosion. Duct tape, duct tape. Come on, where's the duct tape? Bro, where's the duct tape? You gotta be kidding me. Am I out of duct tape? Seriously? Oh, well, I can swap the helmet. I have a new helmet. That works. Am I really out of duct tape? What the heck? That used to happen a lot more. That hasn't happened for me for many updates. But I think that was a spontaneous suit explosion. I think I bumped something too hard and it punctured my suit. Gonna have to print out some duct tape.
Air tank low.
Air tank's low. Wait. Ah, I forgot to dump my... Oh, wow, we're losing oxygen so fast. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Tool belt. You, get off. Fill up.
Air tank critical.
There we go. That'll buy me a second. What do I need to make duct tape? Oh, power. Oh, it's up here. Duct tape. I need iron. That makes no sense! That makes no sense! Is this hot? Okay. Make iron. Why do I need iron to make duct tape? Go. Patch. Thank goodness. Yes, the waste tank is critical. Thank you. I know. Okay, good. We're going indoors so I can dump my waste tank. Yup. Dump the waste tank. Good. Good. The waste tank is dumped. A little toasty in here. Alright, we keep duct tape with us. That's supposed to be the rule. This welder is garbage. I'm throwing it away like garbage. Back outside we go. Well, that was eventful. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was gonna show you, how the ice crusher works. Right. Stick this into charge. Charge. Good. Alright. Where was I? Ice crusher. This is the ice crusher. So you put ice in the front and the top. The top you hook up to a gas pipe. The bottom you hook up to a liquid pipe. Okay? So when you crush ice, it's going to turn into gas or liquids or both. Water ice turns into both. Nitrogen gas and liquid water. And oxide turns into oxygen and nitrogen. So you hook this up. What you could do, if you want early game breathing air, is you can just plug this straight into a gas tank. This you get from, it's like Kit gas utility. Yeah, Kit pipe utility gas can make you one of these gas tank storage. So plug it in one of those right here, and then you stick a canister into it, and then you got your breathing air. You literally just, you grind up oxide, give it power, grind up oxide, and then stick your canister in there. Now that's gonna have a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen. You can check that by getting your tablet. I'll just print it out. I need one anyways. Let's see. I have so many dead batteries now. Welder. May as well do that. Boom, station battery. Yeah, let me get some power so I can show you. Good old coal. Good old coal generator. When you're using a coal generator, by the way, I highly recommend using heavy cables here because you'll get a lot more power out of it. Otherwise, a lot of the power that's getting generated just gets wasted from the solid fuel generator that you spawn with. Alright. What was I gonna do? Alright, I was gonna print out a Atmos analyzer, which I don't have enough gold for. Wow, are we really that low on gold? Oh, we've got more we can smoke. Good. All right. So when you're working with atmospherics, i.e. gases of various varieties, you are going to want this Atmos analyzer cartridge and stick that in your tablet. Okay, like that. Dang, I need more batteries. Small batteries. Those are cheap enough. I'll make one of those. Battery for my tablet. Yep. The drill has a battery. Yep. All right, and we're out of coal. That's fine. Actually, I have more. Boom, more power. Okay, we'll put this in the tablet. All right. Now I've got an atmospheric analyzer tablet. Let me show you how that works. All right. So, when you're working with stuff like the ice crusher, there's a few things you're going to want to keep in mind. And that is how to not explode. I'm guessing you want to not explode. Let me tell you how. You got your tablet, you got your Atmos analyzer. That's going to tell you what gases things are made of. If you're not wearing glasses, you're going to want to. Because It says it in small letters, and there's no way to make it bigger that I know of. Anyways, up here it says world. So that just means, like, I'm just looking. It's just talking about not like a particular pipe network or anything, just the world. If I aim this at a pipe, like down there, you can see it says pipe network 6053. It's going to tell me what's in that pipe, which is also what's in my base because I have it connected to my base. So it's 87% oxygen, 3% CO2, 9% nitrogen, and a tiny bit of pollutants. Okay? But the biggest things are the pressure and the stress. And the temperature. But mostly the pressure and the stress. Here's why. Okay? These pipes can only hold so much. You can't fill them forever, or they're gonna burst. Right? This guy over here, it's got 1.12 megapascals and 0% stress, which means it can hold that perfectly fine. But if you start running the ice crusher, it's going to start pressurizing these pipes. Oh, I just noticed something. Oh, most of the water is water vapor in here. Yep, that makes sense. There's a lot of data in this game, and data kind of requires reading. So if reading requires glasses for you, then therefore playing requires glasses. That makes a lot of sense. So as this ice crusher is running, you can see the pressure in this pipe is going up. We're at 5.26 megapascals. Yeah. But the stress is fine because it can hold that. So, most important thing is, if you start hearing creaking from these pipes, check them immediately with this Atmos analyzer. Because if one of them, the stress is going up, you've got too much in that pipe, or you've got liquid in a gas pipe or something, and you gotta let the pressure off immediately. So there's various safety mechanisms that you could install to do that, like a valve that just vents the gas into the room, or however you want to do that. But the most important thing is just make sure you're not over pressurizing these pipes. So like 5 megapascals is fine, depending on the kind of gas you're moving through it. Oxygen and nitrogen, based on what I was looking at earlier, I'm pretty sure you can pressurize them up real high. Like, probably like 20 MPa, and they'll still be fine. Unless they changed some limits on how the pipes work. Oh, my power's critical. Boop. But yeah, you want to use that Atmos Analyzer cartridge in your tablet to make sure that you don't over-pressurize these pipes. There's a way to... You can put a valve, pipe meter. There's a meter you can put on these that'll tell you how pressurized it is, which can help you to see without the tablet. Make sure you don't overpressurize it, but you can just use your tablet for now to just make sure you're not, like, destroying your pipes. You don't want to do that. Likewise, if you put water ice in here, as I am doing, it is going to come out this bottom liquid pipe. And you can see 99% of it is in a liquid form, and less than 1% is water vapor. Means we can put it into bottles. If we add power, that is. Like so. More power. Ah, water. Yes, then you're going to want to set up one of these water bottle fillers. And these water bottle fillers, I just connected the water bottle filler directly to the liquid pipe here. I put a pipe heater in case I would need it. I haven't needed it. Actually, does this run on its own every time I plug this in? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it's running. Anyways, you can just put the water bottle filler connected to power and connect it straight to your liquid pipe. And then just grind up some water ice. Ice, and then in parentheses, water, which looks like whiter than oxide. Then you can get you some water. Fill up these water bottles. Which right now it's all vapor. I'm guessing we need more water. We need more pressure to get this to condense. It's condensing slowly. It's condensing slowly. So the pressure and the temperature are relative. So if the temperature gets too high, it's going to boil, right? Makes sense. But if the pressure gets too low, it's going to boil. That's actually why in real life, if you go to the top of a mountain, water boils at a lower temperature than at sea level. Because the pressure's lower up there. So temperature and pressure have a correlated role in boiling and vaporization. Which vaporization is boiling is just vaporization, right? You heat it up, it turns into vapor. That's vaporization. That's all boiling really is. So when you're trying to vaporize a gas, each gas has its own, or each element has its own boiling point and its own freezing point and its own condensing point. You can check those, by the way. If we check water, we go find water. There's this chart which shows you at what temperature and pressure it will condense at. So if we're at 0 Celsius, then it condenses at 6 kilopascals. And if we are at 100 Celsius, condenses at 79 kilopascals. Pretty sure that's what this is telling us. Boiling point, boiling temperature at 100 C. Yeah, is 100 kilopascals. But the most important thing is just stick water in here. The more pressure you put into the pipe, the more likely it's going to be to condense. And then keep the pipe at a reasonably normal temperature. And you're good to go. I'm going to get this. I want to get the station battery connected to the solar panel, actually. Yep. Duct tape. Duct tape. I crowbar these up. We're going to pull this up. We're going to move this over here. Like that. And... I need cables. Oops. Bunch of cables. So we need to get power into the back of this. Oh, so close. Emptying the waste tank is super easy. You just open your suit, and then you click the waste tank, and you hit open, and it's just gonna release all that carbon dioxide into the air around you. Nice. Boom. Put this on. And we should be... Not yet. No worries. The waste, it's waste only in that it's like doesn't belong in your suit. But carbon dioxide, plants love it. So I always make sure to empty my waste tank in the greenhouse where possible. Here we got minimal power. Yeah, there's some power coming in. Which means I can just make some cables. My arc welder has a big battery in it. Use that. Hooking up a proper... What's not being used? Being used... What, because you don't have plants yet, or what? The greenhouse isn't being used? Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, even then, like, as long as... Okay, first of all, if you've got an airlock, and you have enough pressure and enough oxygen and enough CO2 in that room, you can just drop down your portable hydroponics, slap your water canister in it, and chuck some seeds in it, and you should be pretty much good to go. Yeah, okay. If you gotta finish the airlock, then there you go. Have you built the working airlock previously? Or are you still, like figuring that out? Gotcha. Okay. If it helps, I'll run you through how this one is made. In fact, you can get away with just throwing one active vent down, although if you can make another active vent in your pipe bender, that's even better. You can just throw down an active vent, connect it to some pipes. Like a length of pipe that's at least a little bit long, so that has enough room. And then you can just manually use these controls. As long as it's got power, you can manually use these controls to just suck your base oxygen out before you leave, and then dump the base oxygen in before you go in. And you'll get a little bit of pollutants in here every time you go through, but it's like, it's okay. It's alright. If you can get a second active vent, even better, because then you can use this one to suck out the Martian air with the pollutants every time you go in. So it's a vacuum, and then dump in your base air and go through. And then when you go back through, it's the reverse. You use this to save all of your good air, and then use this to dump in the Martian air. So that right there, 2 doors and 2 active vents, that's enough. Technically, 2 doors and 1 active vent is enough for like an okay airlock. And then you just gotta power it. The console and the gas sensor are just if you want to automate it. So, oops, I accidentally just opened my waste tank. So, if you get the advanced airlock chip, or just the airlock chip if you only have 1 active vent, and you stick it into a console, and then you put a glass pane over top of it, then you've got your airlock console set up, and that'll automate the airlock for you. And then you just power it, And then you have to stick in a data chip here, a data disk to program it, which I can show you in a bit. But long story short, you can, at least early on, to get something growing, to save your base air, you can just hook up an active vent or two, and then manually use the controls to keep your base oxygen saved. Let me swap this out. Yup. Bath. Just make a battery charger, that'd be nice. Do we have a bunch of copper somewhere? Yeah, there's some copper. Yeah. I just wanna... There it is. Yeah. I'm just trying to make a bunch of cables. While I'm at it, I need a transformer. Yep. Get my power system hooked up. Transformer. Pretty good. And that way, we'll set the max output to 5 kilowatts, which is the maximum for a standard cable. Just so we don't burn our cables. And we'll plug it into our battery. Yep. Now we can put stuff on the other side of this. Wire this up as needed. We almost have enough cables right there. Alright, let's make a light. Good. Turn that off. Okay. Now we just got to plug in this thing. Alright. Now our airlock gets power from our station battery. That's great. And we can put a light in there. I'm gonna make another light. We need some lights around here. And you know what else we need? More solar panels. That needs loads of copper. 15 more copper, 15 more steel. We have that. We have the steel. Not the copper. But we do have some copper here that we could smelt. Which I am going to do. And of course that's a storm. Ooh, a lot of storms today. Okay. Do we have anything outside that's gonna get damaged? No, not really. Alright, well, let's go inside then. Oh, if I could get an upright turbine built, I could once again harvest all of this power. Yup. Let's see. Eat this. Light. Water. Yep. Light. Yep, back out we go. What was that? What was that? Something blew up. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! My oxygen tank exploded. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, but thank goodness it didn't rupture the side of the greenhouse. What? The station battery? Oh. Oh, why? 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 The oxygen canister exploded? Why did the oxygen canister explode? I thought it was fine. What? What happened? Yeah, it looks like the source of the explosion was the oxygen canister. It blew up the solar panel, it blew up the station battery, which just disabled our entire power system that we just set up. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really, really bad. Can we make another station battery? I bet we can't. We sure can't. That's so bad. Oh no. Can we make another solar panel? Solar panel. Can we make a basic? No, we're a little short on copper. Wow, that's horrible, dude. Why did that happen? I should have put pressure relief valves. I should have put pressure relief valves. Look at that damage. Look at all of that damage. Oh my goodness. That's atrocious. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's a killer. Alright, what's this? Iron frames. I can go here. Yep. Wow, man. That's painful. What are we gonna do about power? Power system's knocked out. We lost our only solar panel. I have that portable one. We need coal. We're gonna have to run our base off coal for a while. Coal. Man, why did that happen? Oh, you know what? I know exactly how that happened. The portable tank, even when it's attached to the portable interface, still probably gets damaged by the storm. So because it wasn't an enclosed room, because there's a hole out, it probably got damaged. I should have put a door on it. Interior doors. I should have put a door on it. Alright. That's gonna need repairing. Oh, of course. I need to make sure that my tracker's online and has battery. Nope, doesn't. This is why we check. There we go. Much better. Good. Okay, we need lots of copper, gold, iron. Copper, gold, iron. A little bit of oils to run the furnace. Straightforward enough. And coal. Power. How's the airlock coming? Any progress? Figure it'll take a bit. The first airlock is a bit to figure out. At least getting like some kind of rudimentary airlock system going, even if it's manual, just so that you don't lose your base atmosphere, is pretty good. Power, yeah, power. What I've been doing is I've just been carrying around the same, like I've been picking up the power controller with my drill and moving it into the airlock, and then when I need to run my machines, I pick it up with the drill and move it to my machines. It's a nasty way of doing it, but it does work until you can get a furnace and make some solder so you can make more power controllers. Or you could just connect them all to the same one with a heckload of wires. That's also an option. Might be a better option. I get frame drops like crazy. Early game before station battery, I tend to just cart around a couple large batteries and use those as like portable power source for everything. I really could stand to make more large batteries early on, but usually I don't want to spend my resources on that, even though I really should. Yep, so I'm fairly certain the storm wore down the oxygen tank, but because it was pressurized, then when the oxygen tank got to 100% damage, it exploded. Ruptured. That took out all the stuff next to it. You know, that actually reveals a design flaw. I shouldn't be putting my station battery right next to the atmospherics room. Because it's atmospherics. It's high pressure systems. Of course it's going to explode sometimes. That really should not be
Power low.
right next to the power. But then again, further away I make it, the more cables I'm going to need. And this is early game. I don't have infinite resources for cables. It's a design conundrum. It's safer to put the power systems further away. Or to put the... I could put the atmospherics room underground, but it's a little late for that. It would be have more blast protection if it was underground underneath steel frames. Make a pressure room. Plenty of gold. And there's plenty of iron. Oh yeah, that's loads of iron. Yeah, kind of me too. What the? It's 1:30. How does this happen? Have I been have I been streaming Stationeers for like? When did I start? Hold on. I want to say it started at like 7 or 8 p.m. It's like 5 or 6 hours. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I could definitely call it here. I'd go so far as to say I should call it here. Should call it here. I should call it here. That'll be a problem for next time, so we need to repair this damage. Fix our power setup, and then get some solar panels automated. Write some code. That'll be next time. Yep. I can't believe I really should have probably cut stream at like 12. But here we are. I mean, look what it got us. Unexploded atmospherics room. Yep. All right. So, what do we do this time? We got our full production setup, including electronics printer and tool printer. We died, lost all our stuff, replaced some of our stuff. We got the furnace set up and our solid fuel generator set up. We got our airlock hooked up, got our water station hooked up, got an oxygen station hooked up, lost the water station, lost the oxygen station, Got a station battery, lost the station battery. Yeah. And we got a bunch of the alloys. That's huge. So, there we go. We got loads done. So, I guess I'll call it there. Thanks for watching. Happy engineering, and good night.